I'm here. I'm here. Yeah, what up, Al? It is definitely late. We are on D-Gen hours right now. But you know what? I just brewed a cup of tea, washed my hair, just bought myself a few extra minutes in the morning, so why not celebrate with some D-Gen gaming, you know? Get to sing happy birthday? Oh shit, is it your birthday, bro? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Alfonso. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Al. What are you ranting about, Adon? You just ruined an intimate moment. An emotional moment. I was LARPing? Is that what we call this? LARPing? I LARP all the time. Nah, bro. We're just vibing, okay? This is low effort. You know, 2 hours max gaming sesh. I'm using 10% brain power right now. It's a vibe. It's a vibe. I have played this already, so I know what I'm getting into. Shit, did the music run out? Unacceptable. Bro, this game actually has some of my all-time favorite main menu music.
Our world is long since shattered, but hope still flickers in our darkest dreams. Few would guess that our fate would be decided.
That's real cool, lady. You'll have to tell me all about that some other time. Skip? Skip?
On these uncanny islands, the
Oh yes, the uncanny islands. Dread delusion, chat.
The world was long ago broken, its surface cursed. You are a dweller of the sky realms, drifting islands that cradle the last of human civilization. Here, in the dank cell of an Inquisition ship, you ruminate on your past.
We out here ruminating. Who up ruminating their shit right now, huh? Who up ruminating their shit?
Was your fate sealed, even then?
Brawler, urchin, apprentice, noble. Well, I have always considered myself a bit of an urchin, so.
The body grew, the mind sharpened. For a while, you excelled.
Hired muscle, thief, Lore broker fixer. Okay, I should probably read what these are.
Dreams of childhood slip through your mind. Was your fate sealed? Even then?
+2 guile. Increase your maximum stamina, lockpick, and agility. Hell yeah, I am an urchin.
The body grew, the mind sharpened. For a while, you excelled.
Hired muscle thief, lore broker, +20 charm. Lore. The ability to influence others through dialogue, can reveal important information or resolve difficult encounters. I like talking my way out of difficult encounters.
Cracks showed.
Enough.
Guard slipped. The mistake was grave. The Inquisition had your scent.
Who up? Inquisition and they shit. Increased movement speed and jump height. You know I'm about that shit. Paranoid, yeah. As the years passed, your paranoia grew. You were always on the move. You never stayed in the same bed twice. Turned out you were right though. They were really hunting you. And they found you. I'm paranoid. Twitch nearly lost me on my clip. We're good. Thank God. Bro, I would have sued. I would have sued if that would have gotten lost in the ether. But, is your birthday today or tomorrow? Pilfered 3 coins. So this shit's kind of like old school Skyrim shit. Atmospheric as shit. But slower pace and very dialogue heavy, but I fucks with the vibe of Dread Delusion. I'm nostalgic as shit for these chunky, old school 3D graphics, man. Gimme dems chunkies graphics. Gimme's dems. We played this I think it was last year or 2 years ago. But that was early access and now it is full release, baby. Main storyline wasn't finished when we played it last time. I think like half of the islands weren't done. So we got a lot to dig into, and I'm excited. Prisoner XVI, that's 17, right? XVII. Yeah. Prisoner 17, you have been marked for temporary release. The High Confessor will see you in the central chamber. Do not keep her waiting. Why am I being released? Only the High Confessor can answer that, but I calculate there is an 8 in 10 chance you will be granted the honor of a glorious and sanctifying death. Does sound quite lovely. The device lurches on unstable legs, thick blood oozing from its seams with each shuddering movement. A woman's voice, hoarse and raspy, echoes from within the device. Your service is required. No. Your service is required, Prisoner 17. Do you need some help? A cackle lapses into a sputter of coughs. This iron coffin is an honor, a privilege. The pain it delivers only serves to sharpen my reason. Kinky. Your base crimes against the Apostolic Union would not merit such exquisite torment, but I can offer you a redemption of a different kind. I am the High Confessor of this Inquisition Combat Tribunal. We are tracking the most dangerous of criminals, and you will help us. Okay, that just happened. What's in it for me? I feel like is always the ultimate question in all these types of scenarios. She wheezes. You should be glad of such a righteous opportunity to serve penance, but success could bring benefits, even your freedom. So listen closely. Ooh, look at this shit. Look at this shit. Very nice. Very nice. Going that extra mile to make this cute little map. I see you. I see you. Our target's whereabouts have been known for some time. A backwater archipelago on the very fringes of Union territory. Known as the Oniric Isles, these flying islands are host to a manner of outcasts and miscreants. We arrived a few hours ago, but met with fierce resistance. Our target is in this blinding light fortress, the last remaining holdout of the Dark Star mercenaries. For our quarry is their leader, the notorious Velacalus. Velacalus? Velma? Velma? Velma Kalas? This is suicide. Not so. It is true that our agents have met with fierce resistance, but my drones calculate a 1 in 364 chance of success. It's entirely possible. Before you go, take this Inquisition journal. It will keep track of your mission. My drones can offer guidance, and closer to the blinding light, Inquisitioner Ignavis can assist you further. Oh, and don't try to run. These flying islands are unstable, and many a fool has fallen to their death. So they's hanging out inside that coffin? Bleeding all over the place. They seem to like it. Damaged doors can be broken with their weapon. Okay. Why is the game fucking laggy? A rusty sword. A health potion? I'll add that to my backpack. Damn it. These mushrooms vibing. Are you a ghost? What do we have here? Another wretched soul caught in the Inquisition's web, no doubt. Tell me, has your High Confessor sent you off to die? Yes. A melancholic smile spreads across her lips. She can be terribly cruel, can't she? She gazes into the distance. Well, stranger, you'd best watch yourself out there. Mark my words, something's brewing on these islands. The stage is set, the curtains are drawn, and the performance is set to bring the house down. She smirks at you, and something tells me you have your own role to play. Chat, is this foreshadowing? Health potion. I'll be taking that. Don't mind if I do. Stamina potion. A glimmer of delusion. Okay. Music is so melancholy. This whole game is just melancholy as fuck. Like that guy, he's melancholy as fuck. It's not that I doubt your skills, Prisoner 17. I simply calculate a 3 in 5 chance you will die horribly. Ooh, I just saw a dragon flying back there. I saw that shit. Are those... Is it the mushrooms making those noises? I think so. That's melancholy as fuck. Yoink. Ooh, a throwing knife. The game is running like shit though. I feel like I need to reboot it. Is there a way to save? Hey, y'all good? Y'all good? Excuse me. How do you save the game? Excuse me. Excuse me, sir? Sir, are you alright? Are you alright, sir? Oh yes, it appears I can leap great distances. Whoa, what are you? Oh my god. This just made me realize that plants would be so much scarier if they all constantly moved like this. Why is he breathing? Jitter seed. A potent seed that vibrates in one's hand. Can be used as an alchemy ingredient. The volatile nature of this herb makes it ideal for restorative potions and poisons alike. And so is prized in the criminal gangs of Slev. Ghost. See that looming fortress? It struck fear into the hearts of many who are braver and stronger than you, stranger. It was made in the God War, so the apostatics named it the blinding light to ridicule the gods they planned to butcher. Ironic that it should fall into the hands of someone so blinded by ambition and zeal. For Velma has claimed it in pursuit of her own twisted heaven, and the blinding light now turns its guns toward the faithless souls who made it. Her spectral eyes glisten. Tell me, stranger, if a hated enemy stood between you and your most cherished ideal, would you strike them down? Would you have the arrogance to take a life in pursuit of your fantasy? That's a loaded question. You know, like, I respect everyone being able to have their own ideologies and, you know, be able to openly discuss and share their beliefs, no matter what party line you fall upon. But, like, if you say that you don't like ice cream, I kind of feel like I have to kill you. So yes, I would kill for my beliefs. At least you're the honest sort, and you're hardly alone. The Sky Realms are stained with the blood of those who stood on the wrong side of history. Even the gods proved fallible in the end. Still, I fear that in a world like this, such a heart will only see you dead in the gutter by the sword of someone far less scrupulous. Return home. Teleportation spell that transports the caster to the last crystal point touched. Though widely used by scholars, some still prefer to walk. They claim the chance of being incorrectly teleported off a cliff is not negligible. Saving, yes. I feel like it's running like shit. Let's fix that. Anywho, you've seen what it is already, chat. This is Dread Delusion. It's a lot of me just reading shit, slowly walking around this weird world. Weird world.
Our world is long since shattered, but hope still flickers in our darkest dreams. Few would guess that our fate would be decided upon the Oneric Isles.
The Oneric
Isles. Forgotten archipelago of the southern Sky Realms. On these uncanny islands, the Apostatic Union,
Apostatic.
power-drunk after slaughtering their once exalted gods, maintains but a paltry presence.
Just a heads up,
Under
this
their negligent
game
gaze,
pushes the
the
limits
deep
of my
forests and
vocabulary
dark
skills.
places teem with cutthroats, cultists, and worse. In the desolate, endless realm, poor souls languish undying.
This game is
in
like a
decrepit
stealth IQ
mausoleums,
test for me.
yearning for their lost mortality. While the Clockwork Kingdom, ruled by the crooked logic of its manufactured monarch, strives to transform
There's a
not just
snow
the
area?
realm, but reality
Let's
itself.
go.
All these regions have their part to play in this unfolding story, but it begins fathoms below in the Underlands, a ruinous wasteland.
Oh,
where
so we're in the
none can draw
pits.
breath for long. It is
We are
here
in the
that a
pits.
secret waits to be uncovered by someone whose dreams burn brighter than any. But will those dreams kindle into a radiant destiny, or will we burn in the folly of delusion?
I think we're gonna burn in the folly of delusion. Oh, this music. Makes me happy. Faking gay. What are you talking about, dude? This shit's happening in the Middle East right now. Excuse me, sir? How do you improve your FPS in Dread Delusion? How much dedicated web the take the way so? Excuse me, sir. How much dedicated WAM does it take the No, but for real, I don't know why it's not running super well right now. This is how epic combat is. Oh, these controls are gonna take some getting used to. Kneel, bitch. Beer. Beer is cheap in the Skylands. Mostly derived from fermented mushroom pulp, it's exported to the far corners of the Apostatic Union. Apostatic. fear. Where are you going, prisoner 17? Are you attempting to run from your duty? If you must recuperate, the lift next to me will take you back to the Inquisition camp. But Velma is still in the fortress, as we strongly suggest you go back inside and find a way to reach the battlements up above. Fine, bitch. Don't gotta be so pushy about it. Why don't you just fucking go and find Velma? Giant demon meatball. Hey! I'm drinking maple herbal tea right now. Whoa! Why, thank you. This looks like an interesting landmark. Ooh, iron ore. We getting loot, chat.
How you doing tonight, sir? How tired are you?
I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. I'm decently tired. Like, I know this is not gonna be a long stream whatsoever. Six out of 10 on tired scale. 5 out of 10. 5.5. I'm more tired than not tired, but just barely. 5.45 tired. How about you, Adon? 62. Are you also feeling 5.45 out of 10 tired? I can't pronounce that. Like Cossack? Lukasic? Lukasic bomb? A vial of fine white powder distilled through.
I'm actually feeling like 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10, damn. Oh, Jesus Christ, it is 11:30. It is fucking late. Not for you though. You boomer ass. It's like 9 o'clock, isn't it? Go snort some coke, dude. The night's still young. Velma stands with gravitas, her voice piercing the clatter of the ship. You notice blood seeps from her armor. She is wounded, but hides it well. Loose the sails. And why is the anti-grav engine not running? Suddenly you catch your eye. What's this, a straggler? The Dark Star Company greets you. My apologies, but you have caught us at a rather inopportune moment. Velma, I've come to apprehend you in the name of the Inquisition. She throws her head back and laughs. Oh, that's good. You've come to apprehend me. You look like you need a meal and a lie down. I don't think you're in a state to apprehend a silk slug. Ooh. Silk slug. She went there, chat. She went there. Those Inquisition dogs must really be desperate, eh? Still, we can't tarry here. Events are in motion that can't be stopped. Prepare yourself, straggler. Great deeds are afoot. Deeds that will bring the apostatic union's tyranny to an end. And that will usher in a new age of heaven. And with that, we must take our leave. It's been a pleasure, but I doubt we'll meet again. Okay, bye, Velma. Damn, I really should have asked for a ride. Oh, well, this is a lovely bedroom. I think I just found my new apartment. Entice. The oddity of a spell draws upon the caster's force of personality rather than their arcane knowledge to sway erstwhile enemies to their side. Huh? Much studied by academic wizards, the nature of this spell remains something of a mystery, but its powers are not in doubt. What the hell? They made it sound so enticing. Oh, what the hell? Do I actually own this place? I was just joking about making it my apartment. I don't think I can do any. Oh, good to know. Place is pretty sick. You catch a beaming smile behind the agent's visor. Ah, so you're the one who squared up to Velma, and to think we had you locked in a cell. The agent chuckles. Well, he really showed us how it's done. Anyway, I think the High Confessor wants to see you. I wouldn't keep her waiting. Oh, you. Oh, yo, I just saw them in there. What the hell? Oh my god. Nah, you go ahead. Open those doors back up. You look beautiful. Yeah. Yeah. Oh god. Oh god. The High Confessor is giving orders to the agents around her, pointing with her mechanical limbs and shouting between bouts of coughing. Eventually, she notices you. Ah, Prisoner 17, wasn't it? Our drones have been tracking you. It seems that Velma has escaped. I played your little game. Will you set me free? The device shifts ominously towards you. Need I remind you, prisoner, that your sentence remains unfulfilled? We must ascertain where Velma has fled to. Luckily for us, I know just who we can ask. She laughs to herself, but this turns into a pained series of retches. After a moment, you think she may have vomited. Excuse me. The Oneric Isles are home to a number of former Darkstar mercenaries. My superiors would rather I executed them, but she is silent a moment. They are of more use to us alive. If anyone knows where Velma went, they will. I would start with Jack Basalt, a former Navy captain turned sellsword. He already contacted him and arranged a meeting. You can find him in the Wobbly Noggin pub. We go into the Wobbly Noggin. Let's go. Why me? Of all your agents? The Dark Stars are deeply mistrustful of the Inquisition. You could say we've had a few run-ins in the past. As one of our newest and most amendable operatives, you may have better luck than another of my agents. Got it. Good, and be careful. These islands are on the very fringe of Apostolic Union territory. There may be worshippers or even minor gods who have fled the Union's purges tucked away here. The only assuredly faithless path is Hollowtown. And beyond Hollowshire's borders, there is ground even Union boots won't tread upon. To the east is the Clockwork Kingdom, in full-blown crisis, while the people of the Endless Realm to the west are cursed to never die. My tribunal will establish a command post in this fortress, the Blinding Light. Return here to recuperate if you wish. Oh, and one more thing. From now on, you'll be known as Confessor 17. This doesn't change your crimes or your sentence, but it sounds a little better than prisoner, eh? I'll be going. Farewell, Confessor. Just remember, the rank of Confessor will stick to you like a birthmark. It marks you as a prisoner seeking penitence through duty. Even she cannot escape that tainted rank. So why are we doing it then? Are we all just a bunch of masochists? He grins. Inquisitor Ignavis of the 12th Inquisitorial Tribunal, pleased to make your acquaintance. As the second Inquisitor of this tribunal, you can address me with any queries that might be too trifling for the High Confessor's attention. Together, I'm sure we'll catch this Velma scoundrel in a jiffy. He takes in a deep breath, and in the meantime, we can bask in this delightful countryside. There are such potent spores here. I bet the scry shroom tea is to die for. tea. Scry shroom tea for my wife. What? They make it here in the Pwill village? Pwill? The little Pwilly village? Little Pwilly village? Yo, do I get to fly an airship? That is sick. We need to repair it. This lift is not yet active. Where the fuck am I? Wait, what's that status icon? Fatigued. Rest in a bed or use a stamina potion. I have that. Oh, I have multiple. Let's go. Did it just increase it too? Shit, let's go. Okay, so part of the bar was away. Weird. This game can be kind of like weirdly obtuse by design.
Don't we all like weirdly obtuse stuff?
Sometimes. Not always, I don't think. You're chill? The Dark Star mercenary languishes, an ale in one hand. She barely registers your presence. So are you with the Inquisition? Or some petty thief come to pick at our corpses? I'm hunting your leader, Velma. Do as you please, I'll not hamper you. That wench has led us into enough trouble. She swigs the ale, most of it splashing down her face. What can you tell me about Velma? You can keep a secret, right? She leads the Dark Star mercenaries, and so I'm supposed to tip my hat and call her boss, but between you and me, she's gonna get us all killed. Maybe already has. She speaks of mad prophecies of breaking reality itself to make some sort of deathless heaven. Nonsense and lies, the lot. Well, if you don't care for Velma, maybe you should let me in that storeroom below, yeah? You know what? Why do I always get the shitty jobs? Sure, you can loot the whole place for all I care. That'll show Velma a thing or two. Thanks, you drunk bitch. Ooh, I want a steel sword. Whoa. You embraced a delusion. Raise an attribute. Magic. Let's put a point under persona. Cause you knows we's a smooth talkers. We gotta boost that charm in persona to get everyone to subscribe to the OnlyFans. What the hell is that? Eye of Pagath? Flower shaped oddly like an eyeball. Can be used as an alchemy ingredient. Named after the legendary god Pagath, this herb is well known for its healing properties. Alright, alright. Jesus Christ. Oh wait, he likes me now. And now I killed him. I remember this one. Jesus Christ. Imagine having one of these in your backyard. Paradoxicus. An impossible flower that seems to shift between different shapes. Can be used as an alchemy ingredient. This herb seems to defy the very principles of reality, often appearing differently depending on how it is observed. What the fuck?
I would be horrified to have one of those in my backyard. Wouldn't it be funny if you could get seeds for it and you threw them into neighbors' yards?
That would be a hate crime. This shit too. Jitter seed. Oh my god, I killed it. This item needs to grow back. That is fucked. I get it though, it's the stamina herb, so it's like constantly jittering. It makes the whole thing move. Ooh, that's clever. I hate that thing. Silk thread. I think I just shaved off its pubes. Your lore skill is too low. Come on, it's right there. Oh shit, we're back here. This base camp was used as a staging ground. Sounds lame. I feel like a shorter way for me to get back up to the top. Ooh. But we chill? Guess we chill. Hell yeah. No. 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 Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Where the fuck am I? Yo. Yo, that explorer paid off. Oh, it wasn't a full delusion. Still. No. Hell yeah. Yeah, I remember there being a bar door. Yeah, okay, okay. Neat. Which way do I go? This is a new lift. Oh, now you guys are pissed? Why isn't it? God, combat sucks. Why, thank you, sir. Thank you kindly. Holy shit, okay. I feel like we have exhausted every square foot of this goddamn castle. Get me out of this area. Cool place, though. I like that I can buy upgrades for it, too. This way? This looks like an interesting landmark. Yeah, so instead of a fast travel system, you just have a magic spell that teleports you back the last checkpoint you touched. Again, weirdly obtuse. Oh my, what's all that commotion over yonder? I appear to be quite lost. I bought a map of these Honoric Isles back in Riava, but it seems to be decades out of date, he grumbles. That's the trouble with these fringe islands. Every few decades they're floated into different positions. Take my advice, traveler. If you're looking to explore, make yourself an accurate map. Where can I find one? I notice the Erudite Academy is flying over Hallowshire to the south of here. Can you see it up there in the sky? It travels all over the Apostolic Union. I met one of their scholars in a red tent in the forest underneath Quill Village, but I've seen them in other places too. Interesting. This way to Quill Village. Purveyors of the Scry Shroom tea, let's go. I'm turning into a real big tea guy right now, chat. I'm back in my tea phase. Which is good, cause helps moderate my caffeine intake a little bit. The hell are you? Oh God. Horrific. I never want to see you again. No. No. Yes. Elixir of Restoration. Hell yeah. Death's Veil. A legendary mushroom with potent alchemical potential. If a traveler becomes cursed in the Underlands, their corpse may become host to this fungi. It is said the properties of this herb can change based on the personality of the deceased host. That's fucked up. That's real fucked up. Yo. The youth looks at you with caution, wide-eyes lodged in a gaunt face. Oh, a newcomer. Welcome to Quill Village. My name's Ludd. Were you involved in all that commotion over at the old fort? I'm just passing through. I won't cause you any trouble. The boy's shoulders slacken and he looks genuinely relieved. Oh, okay. I can tell you a little about our town if you'd like. We're just a humble village, he swallows. Have you heard of Scry Shroom? It's a mushroom that shows you the future. We grow it and sell it, only things aren't going so well lately. People are worried. What's going wrong? Crop yield is bad. Each year we've been growing less Scry Shroom. He scratches his head. Some people are getting worried. I've heard some people are considering the old ways. You know, consorting with Wiccans and gods. So what? Well, we're part of the Apostolic Union, see? So God worship is very illegal? Anyway, the local weighmaster, Colwich, has gotten pretty spooked by it all. He's weighing everyone who comes by just to make sure they're not a Wiccan. But my mother, Olwen, oh, she's the mayor, by the way, doesn't seem too bothered by it all. Alright, bro, I didn't ask for your life story here, okay? Just point me to the nearest restroom. I gotta take a shit. Scry Shroom. You know what a Scry Shroom does, newcomer? Yes, duh. Then you'll have heard it shows you the future. But see, that might put some folks off as they're scared of what they might see. I'm here to tell you it ain't like that. There ain't no cipher spell in the great library of Bion that can do what Scry Shroom does. It plunges you into the river of time, so you can see the bends and the currents rushing towards you. Do you know how I grew this business? Not with luck, my friend, oh no. I used the humble Scry Shroom to outsmart my rivals, and now my company ships them to every corner of the Apostolic Union. So what'd you say, you buyin'? So wait, do these visions always come true? He squirms a little. Well, no, I can't say they're always right. The future can be changed, see? And I won't be held accountable for any foolishness or failures you get yourself in after you use them. Alright, you piqued my interest. That's what I like to hear. I got a pot of Scry Shroom tea on the brew, and we've also got a few other odds and ends if you're hankering for supplies. We've also got a room to rent upstairs for 2 coins. Shit, yeah, I'll rent the room. The man sips his tea and studies you intently. New face, eh? If you've got business here, talk to Dwayne at the counter. He's the proprietor of this business. I'm really only employed to make sure things go smoothly. And how do you make sure things go smoothly exactly? Well, the details are of such a nature that I wouldn't feel comfortable discussing them. He takes a sip. Over tea. I'm a mercenary, you see. I fought with the Bion Serpents, the Lundell Blackguard, and even the Dark Stars for a time. And now, he sips his tea, I protect the business interests of this fine gentleman, nothing more. So please, pay me no heed. I'm looking for some former Dark Star mercenaries. He narrows his eyes. Oh, is that so? Well, your motives better be pretty fucking congenial, because it's no secret that I'm a former Dark Star merc myself. Of course, I haven't sailed with them in years. I left after the mutiny, once it became clear that Velma's ambitions, once so intoxicating, were likely to get us all killed. Clears his throat. Well, out with it then. Exactly who are you looking for? Tell me about Velma. Chuckles heartedly. Now that's a good one. You're just gonna stride up to the boss lady herself and claim the Union bounty, aren't you? Now don't get me wrong, I never really knew the woman. I was too low ranked to be clinking my tankard with her. But I've been privy to some of her deeds and, well, let's just say you don't ever want to cross swords with Velma. As for where she's gone, I haven't the slightest idea, and I wouldn't tell you if I did. That woman has plans and motions that I couldn't begin to comprehend, and I won't be found complicit in trying to thwart her efforts for the sake of my own neck. I'm meeting with Jack Basalt. Ah, good old Jack, he smirks. In the Union, they still call him Shame of the Navy after he abandoned his rank and station to join Velma's merry band. In battle, the man was a demon. When his voice bellowed across the deck of a skyship, sword raised high, you made sure to heed it. But below decks, he always found time to share a drink with those under his command, learning their names, their troubles. Not every merc captain does that. Of course, I don't know if that was thanks to a kind heart or his weakness for the strong stuff. Let me guess, you're meeting in a pub, right? Is that the scry shroom tea you're drinking? He's quiet a moment and merely takes a sip. Indeed. Tell me, did old Dwyn over there give you a speech about how he outsmarted his business rivals by drinking the stuff? Yes. He smirks. I thought as much. Funny thing is he doesn't touch the stuff. It's more a sales tactic, you might say. Whatever he does drink, whenever he does drink scryshroom tea, he tends to get rather emotional and empties his bowels prematurely. He shits himself? It is pretty embarrassing. Ooh, I'm ready for new music. The man's eyes follow you with suspicion. His graying hair and weathered skin suggests he is older than most in the village, and a faded scar runs down his face. You're new to the town, I gather. Well, I'm the local waymaster, name's Culwick, and I'll have you know before you engaged any business here in Pwyll, I'll be taking your height. So without another words, please step on the scales. He gestures to the huge contraption behind him, thanking ye kindly. Wait, why do you want to weigh me? Nom 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 nom. By decree of the Apostolic Union, all those seeking to trade in his jurisdictions must prove they're of an ordinary disposition, that is, not physically altered by cipher magic or god devotion, nor bearing the guilt of unpunished crimes. And you can tell that just by my weight? Just step on the goddamn scales, alright? Interesting. Very interesting. Did I pass? The prime glyph says you're a criminal.
This game is trippy, but it's good trippy. Good low-key, low-intensity, low-pixel vibes.
Amen, brother. The lesser glyphs are harder to parse. Let's see now. They say you were a petty criminal. Other glyphs say you were tracked for years. Did you know that, I wonder? Did you live with one eye over your shoulder? Ah, but there's one more glyph. Inquisition agent? He looks up from his parchment, his face struck with puzzlement. Begging your pardon, at first glance I thought you might be one of those Darkstar mercenaries running from the Inquisition raid. But you must have been fighting those scoundrels, huh? Yes, I'm a confessor, atoning for my crimes. Well, far be it for me to delay Inquisition business. I've approved your visit to Pwyll. You won't get any trouble. He thinks a moment. But, say, in light of your profession, you lend an humble servant of the Apostolic Union a hand. There'd be an Apostolic Union passport in it. Oh, we need that. You see, the Inquisition raid aren't the only reason we've been eager to weigh people as of late. There's also fears of bloody god worship through the townsfolk. After all we've been through, he looks distinctly peeved. So you need help tracking down god worshippers? He leans forward and speaks low. Aye. Folk's been afeared recently, you see. The souls dying and harvests are down. Merchants want to buy our scry shroom more than ever, but we can't meet demand. So some have been flirting with the old ways. What makes the old ways so bad? It's been 40 years since the God War, 40 years since the Apostatics told the Wiccans and their gods to go fuck themselves. 40 years since me and the lads drove a void spear through our own god's eye. That's cruel, violent bastard of a god. Angwin? And in those 40 years, folks have forgotten how bad it was under the divine tyrant and his Wiccan lackeys. Sure, we had bountiful harvests and our purses were bulging, but our sons and daughters were taken from us and the soil was fertilized with their blood. Now our old god Angwin's been dead for long enough. Now they say so long as people still believe some part of a god can live on. So there's been murmuring of some folks trying to bring him back. And that's what's got the rest of us so scared shitless. Trouble with a small town like this, we all know each other, and the guilty parties won't talk to me. But you're an outsider, and an Inquisition agent to boot. I need you to ask around and try to find any Wiccan sympathizers so we can sort this out quiet-like, before the village start lopping each other's heads off in a frenzy. Find something out and I'll dispense you a Union passport. Yes! Okay, so I get the whole god thing, but what exactly is a Wiccan? Things gotten so comfy in the Union that people have forgotten their history? Well, I'll be damned. Wiccans have acted as mediators between gods and their worshippers. Supposedly they acted in the best interests of both mortals and the gods, binding both in a magical contract that made sure neither got scuppered over. Except here in Quill, our Wiccans fucked us. The terms weren't all in Angwin's favor. We can't have been alone because 40 years ago the Apostatics started the God War, and we weren't the only place to slay their own god, let me tell you. Alright, I'll see what I can do. That dude had me completely red just by standing on a scale. Weird shit, man. Weird shit. The woman casts you in an indifferent gaze. Greetings, traveler. Welcome to the Quill port of the Winged Merchants Guild. I'm the local harbor master. Can I help you? How can I get my own airship? What, you think we just hand them out to bright-eyed travelers? It takes a lot of coin to buy a sailing vessel, you know. Most Union merchants only have shares of the ship they use. Plus, even if you had a bulging coin purse under those, she vaguely gestures at your clothes, fine garments you're wearing. These days you need a writ of permission from the Reaven Port Authority. Fuck. The Wobbly Noggin. Hallowshire. Apostolic Union passport. Whoa! Good God. Horrid creatures. The sacred shroom. Someone has scrawled "fuck Angwin" underneath. Excuse me, sir. I'm just gonna collect your pubes. Throwing knife. I would like to equip that. Hell yeah. For real, I could use new music. Swear to God, music's so good in this game, but I've been hearing the same track for a long time now. Damn. Big shroom. This looks like an interesting landmark. Guess we're going right into its anus. Whoa. Oh shit. Uh-oh. Put that belly away, man. No one wants to see that shit. Oh, this is gonna be a tough one, dude. Yes.
I want to see the belly.
No belly. Fucker's dead. Also, this looks kind of weird in here. Ow.
Dude, this
Ow.
game reminds of cold times in high school where I'd be gaming on the weekends, or even my 20s where I'd be gaming with little to no responsibilities. Such good vibes.
It is good vibes. Nice. It's got a whole lot of love put into it, and it shows. The hell? Why was this door lockpicked? What the fuck? I would like to find the key to talk to the big blob. Modest treasure. That's what they used to call me back in high school. That was a fun dungeon. I have no idea where I am. Oh, okay. Wait, there's like a house on the outside. Ow. Ooh. Shit. Damn fine tea. Maybe we should go drink some of that tea. The hell was that noise? Yo, stop right there! This man brandishes a particularly rusty sword in your direction. You're not ticking, are you? No metallic limbs, leaky joints? Why would I be ticking? Because you might be a mechanical contraption hiding in the skin of a person. Well, don't look at me like I'm daft. It's a perfectly reasonable suspicion. Allow him to continue. He prods you a few more times. Yeah, well, I admit you don't seem like a mindless killing machine from that blasted Clockwork Kingdom. It's just, since the attacks, I've been pretty jumpy. Folks say the Machine King went mad, and now some of their gadgets and gizmos are spilling across the border and wrecking havoc on my crops. From the snow area. Nighttime. Ooh, that looks cool. What the fuck? This looks like an interesting landmark. Stop right there. This is the esteemed mercenary company headquarters of the Rotten Onions. None may pass without authorization from our captain, John Birdbark. What kind of name is the Rotten Onions? It's a very fine name, I'll have you know. Birdbark is an esteemed scholar and battle wizard, as well as our captain. It's his reasoning that it's a name designed to strike fear in our enemies. It's a stupid name. The guard looks visibly hurt. Well, you don't have to think it's clever. We'll just stab you all the same. What's with that giant monster? Oh, it's a giant nautilob. Pretty scary, huh? He leans in close and chuckles, but you don't quite get the joke. You see, the Mayor Quill hired us to do a job, but she's refusing to pay up. So we're gonna sack the place unless she hands over the coin. I want to get inside your headquarters. Well, you can. He scratches his jaw. Unless you get us the mayor's ledger. I'm just a huge fan of the Rotten Onions. I'd love to see where you work. He looks flattered. You've heard of us. You really have? He thinks a moment. Well, there's only one of you, so I reckon a quick snoop can't hurt. Alright, you're free to go in. Thank you. The Rotten Onions HQ. People are always chatting about those dark stars and their Velma, but one day they'll be talking about the Rotten Onions and our Oh gods, what's our leader's name again? Damn, that thing's huge. Look at all those guts. I want to get a good angle for this conversation. Cinematic. Stand still. These old God War fortresses sure are strange, what with everything made of metal and all. If you ask me, boxes and boats should be made of wood. Wood, I say. I say wood. Nice. Yo, we just switched islands. Nope, we're back in the farmer's house. Never mind. Damn. 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 Oh, hi. I don't recall admitting any visitors. I'm the esteemed captain of the Rotten Onion Mercenary Group, John Birdbark, and I do not remember summoning you into my bedchambers. What kind of name is Rotten Onion anyway? Well, a terrible one, of course. The previous name turned out to be a rather nasty slur in Sleb, so we had to come up with a new one pretty quickly in a tavern. I suggested the name Golden Galleon, which I thought went down rather well. But it turned out the men had completely misheard me in the clamor of the pub. The next day everyone was commending me on what an excellent name Rotten Onion was. And once you get an idea of these buffoons' heads, it's very hard to get it out. I wanted to ask about that giant monster. Oh yeah, quite the frightful thing, eh? I'm sure it's that giving that wretched mayor a sleepless night or two. So how'd you get your hands on such a beast, huh? You can tell me. It's not actually a monster at all. It's just a giant balloon with an illusion spell cast on it. Ingenious, no? Oh, I have absolutely no intent on sacking the town. Truth be told, I'm not sure my men could sack a nursery. But maybe it will scare them into giving us some coin, eh? I gave your guard the mayor's ledger? I did not. Ah, so that was you? Splendid, splendid. It will prove ample fuel for my fireplace. Wait, you're not going to do anything with it? Well, I spun the company some silly yarn about being able to get compensation or some such. But really, I just wanted to cause that damned mayor a significant inconvenience. Oh, I wish I could see her face. How mildly annoyed she must be. Oh God. I bet this bitch that called me poor is a Wiccan.
This is like that Elden Ring area. And no, do not ask me if I've finished that game.
TLC coming out soon. Like Kaled. I'm excited for the new snow area. The woman sits with her eyes closed, a pained expression on her face. Various medallions and necklaces hang around her neck, suggesting that she holds some important position here in Pwyll. She mutters under her breath, "Flames, oh the flames, we have to douse the flames." Say nothing. She continues to mutter to herself, shaking her head to and fro until she startles herself awake. Oh! She looks at you. "What are you doing? You've got to get out of here. The Nautilob will burn you alive." "Nothing's on fire, lady." "You fool, even you are ablaze. Oh, how the skin melts from your bones. We have to..." She stops mid-sentence and blinks slowly. After a moment she says, "Nothing's on fire, is it?"
Asmongold, or Asmongold, already has a video where he reacts to a guy who spent 3 hours on the DLC. In one of my Facebook groups, they're shitting on Asmongold for being whiny and stirring things up for relevance. But honestly, it's hard to last as a content YouTuber without using other people's content.
Exactly, man. Like, all those people shitting on Asmongold, that's still fucking engagement. Clearly they still care enough to watch or contribute to the conversation. Now, whether or not Asmongold is smart enough to actually realize that and do it on purpose is a whole nother discussion, but I get it. It works, man. It pays the bills. Dollar bills. Oh, you're the mayor. Are hallucinogenic drugs part of your mayoral duties, or... She blinks at you. Well, of course. Hallucinogenic drugs are our main export here in Pwyll. It would be remiss of me not to partake. You see, I found myself presented with quite a dilemma. It's really nothing to worry about, so please don't cause a fuss. I have the whole thing quite under control. She's freaking out about the giant balloon. What's this about a giant monster? Let's see what I can do. The mercenaries say you never paid them. Well, I never paid them the full amount, no, but that's because they made a ghastly mess of the whole thing. I hired them to clear out a few Nautilobs from the surrounding forest. They managed to kill a measly 3, and then had to retreat because one of their men tripped and fell on his own spear. I mean, what kind of idiots are they? Holy shit, there's a lot of dialogue with this old biddy. You won't have to worry about that giant Nautilob anymore. Oh, really? Why, this is splendid news. Please tell me the details. The Nautilob was an illusion, nothing more. Oh my, really? I can't believe I didn't think of that. So the town is saved? We're not gonna burn alive? Hurrah! Anyways, please take this reward along with my heartfelt thanks. You've done Pwyll a service today. Why is she still freaking out about it then? You know anything about Wiccan worship going on? God worship in Pwyll? Surely not. Most of the villagers who are old enough to remember actively relishing the death of their former god Angwin for all the horrible things he did. Yo, sounds good, Adon. I am tired too. This is a tired boy stream. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good sleep. I met your son, Lud. Oh yes, my darling boy. Wasn't he just loitering around the path again? Can never get that boy to pursue his studies, no matter how hard I try. But I shouldn't be so hard on him. Those aren't any children. There aren't any children his age in Pwyll, and my mayoral duties keep me so busy. Oh, that reminds me. It's nearly time for my invigorating intonations. Have you heard rumors of god worshippers in Pwyll? Now look, that's a pretty nasty accusation to be throwing around willy-nilly. What exactly are you getting at, newcomer? Of all the people in Pwyll, you stand the most to gain from a better harvest, no? You dare accuse me of such a thing in my own shop? Now listen here, you runt. I and family who sacrificed themselves to that cunt of a god just so we could be here today. I remember being just a boy and seeing my uncle, who raised me like I was his own, walk into the sacred shroom never to come back. If I knew of anyone who was cavorting with Wiccans, I'd... Sighs heavily. It's true the business has been hurting lately. The soil's not what it was when I was a boy, and each year the yield gets leaner. But I'd sooner pack the whole thing in and be begging on the streets of Hallowshire than subject Quill to that tyrant god again. He lowers his voice to a hushed whisper. If there really are folks around here praying to Angwin, and I'm not saying there are, they'd be doing it under the cover of darkness, I'd wager. Only last night I saw someone lurking in the dark as I was packing up. Ooh, a compass. Gotta buy that tea. In the darkness and under such a thick hood, you can't make out the person's face. Get away from me, you hear? You shouldn't be here. Come any closer and I swear you'll regret it. In Quill Village, you found evidence of god worship deep in the caves under the town. Waymaster Colwick will surely want to hear of this. You cannot rest here. Where was he again? That was the mayor. I think he was in here. It is locked. Shit, so I have to go back to the mushroom now. And I accidentally did that way too early. Oopsie poopsie. Well, we're gonna save that for next time. We're gonna see who gets metabolized within the giant mushroom on the next episode of Dread Delusion. Oh, I miss this music, dude. Thank you, anyone still lurking out there watching. Appreciate you. It was a nice, chill, low-key stream tonight. Super late D-Gen gaming. You guys know how it is. We all get the urge sometimes. But now it's become much too late. I gotta get to bed. But thanks for hanging out. Thanks for being you. Peace and love. See you on the next stream.